हेलो फ्रेंड्स। आज हम लोग करने वाले हैं एक्सट्रैक्ट बेस्ड क्वेश्चन ऑफ पोएम विंड एंड इट इज़ फ्रॉम आवर क्लास 9th एंड द नेम ऑफ बुक इज़ बी हाई. So let me read the first stanza for you. Wind, come softly, don't break the shutters of the windows, don't scatter the papers, don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. So now there is a turn of questions. So now I'm reading this. The first question: what does the stanza highlight? Now, poet, uh, what does he want to say through this stanza? It is being asked here. So, what is highlighted here? That the stanza highlights the destructive aspect of the wind. Now, move on to our next question. What does the poet ask the wind, and what is the request made by poet from wind in this stanza? The poet asks the wind to blow softly, and what poet is requesting requesting wind that to blow softly, and write the figure of speech used in these lines. And if we are asked what kind of poetic device is used in this stanza, so we can say that there is a use of personification, because wind is personified in this whole poem, and so as in this stanza also. Now the last question from this stanza is, what did the wind tear? Tear means to break, and the answer is the wind tore the pages of the books. Now let's move on to our next stanza, and this is, you brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. Now, the question 1 of this stanza is, who is you in the first line? And the answer will be, the answer is you in the first line refers to the wind. And now let's move on to our next question. This is, what did the wind do, and what is done by wind here? And the answer is, it brought rain. So you can see this answer in the first line of this stanza, that wind brings rain. Now our third question is, why does the poet call the wind clever? Why does the poet say like this, that wind is so clever? So the answer is, the poet calls the wind clever because it makes fun of weaklings, people who are weak. And what is being done by wind, that wind makes the fun of weaklings or weak people, and now weak things, I can say. And then the last question from this stanza is, how does the wind behave with non-living objects? So as we can see that it is crumbling, it is crushing all the things which are coming in its way. So we can say the wind crushes the non-living objects, be it papers, be it doors, be it windows, and it is crushing them all. Now move on to our third question. So come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Practice to firm the body. Make the heart steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. Now the questions are, what does the poet ask people to do? And now, what is the request being made by poet to people? And the answer is, the poet asks people to build strong houses, doors, and they should have firm hearts, strong hearts. Now, what will happen if you do what the poet says, and what is going to happen if you do what poet is saying? Then the wind will not harm us, it will become our friend. And what will happen, that wind will not be able to harm us and will be our friend. Now the third question from this stanza is, according to the poet, how can you make body strong? So we can make our body strong by exercising it. So if we are doing exercise, we can make our body strong. What is the poet's suggestion for you, and what is the suggestion given by poet in this poem? The poet motivates us to become strong, and through this poem, through wind, we can understand poet wants to say that we should become strong so that we cannot be hurt by anyone or anything. So this is it, all the three extracts. These are so important. Any question can come in your exam, so be prepared. See this video, share this video with your friends, and do like it, and do write in the comment section what have you liked about this video, and what kind of videos you want to see, what kind of topics which are there in which you have confusion and doubts. So my next video can be on those topics. So that's it for this topic. Okay, bye.